Hello and welcome to Nintendo Prime. I'm your host for today, FiveJay, and today we're going to go way back and play Power Rangers on the Super Nintendo. I know as a kid, I always used to eagerly wait a new episode of Power Rangers, and I didn't get a chance to play a lot of the games, but I played some of them. And I had a friend who had literally every Power Rangers toy, so that was fun. But this is actually a decent game. There's some, crappy games based on TV shows and movies out there. This one's a decent adaptation. So, starting with, of course, this 16-bit version of the theme song, which sounds a whole lot like the real theme song, so including the voices, which is nice. Okay, there's stereo. Oh my. Well, you gotta have stereo. Not sure if it can really come through in the stream, but hey, we're putting it on stereo. Okay. Let's do this. So, you play as one of the original 5 Rangers. Tommy wasn't a part of this yet. So, too bad, but it's still a great game. They all have different fighting styles, which is cool. The only weird part is that once they turn into a Power Ranger, because they start off as just a human, once they're a Power Ranger, they're all exactly the same body. It's like just a palette swap. And it especially doesn't make sense when we're talking about Kimberly and Trini. It's like, why would they look exactly like the men in every single way? So it's kind of weird. Personally, I like to switch between Billy and Zach. Let's start with Zach. He's got his funny hip-hop fighting style. Jonathan Milligan is here. Thank you for watching. Says, I was never into Power Rangers as a kid. I'd listen to the theme song, then change the channel. See? Even if you didn't like the show, you probably liked the theme song, because it was good. There's a combo. How does the combo go again? You just have to get a few hits on somebody for it to trigger. And these guys here are all one-hit kills. But this guy, there we go. There's a little hip-hop maneuver. Bam! So as you can see, it's a competent beat-em-up. Simple, but it's cool. And this is just you as a person. Wait till you become a Power Ranger. The music is cool. Oh yeah, I forgot you knew Chucks. There's a nice variety of levels. This is a very decent game. Super Nintendo had a couple other Power Rangers games. There was a Power Rangers movie game, which had the White Ranger. That was my favorite Ranger. But it was really, really, really hard. This one is not hard. So, anyone can play this one. Urboy J06 is here. Thank you for watching. Says, hi. Hey, how you doing? Nathan is back. Wow, it's been a long time. Nathan, how you doing? Says, hi. Hey. Mad Labam is here. Says, hi, I just came. Welcome. Thank you for watching. I equals John Dalzell. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you were here under that name before. Ah, here we go. We're gonna morph. And now, we're a Power Ranger. So you get a couple of different combos with this. The sitting down combo, crouching combo is a little bit different than the standing combo. Do a little flip. And I believe there's like a distance attack as well. Inu Yugi Hakusho is here. Thank you for watching. Says, I always picked one ranger for each stage, going in order of the morphing sequence. Oh, okay. That's kind of cool. Oops. That is your destroy everything move. As you can see, it summons the Mastodon. I thought there was a way to shoot. Well, that's just a chop, which is nice. Because this axe has like a gun on the back of it, which is crazy. Huh. Maybe I'm thinking of a different game, but I swore you could shoot from this thing. You can see that's a more powerful move. It's taking these guys out with one hit instead of a combo, like normal. Our boy J06 says, my aunt always talks about this game. Oh yeah, that's for good reason. Now you're gonna see why. I swear you could turn this axe around and shoot with it. Maybe it was a different game, but I thought it was this one. Oh, I just picked up another bomb. Good, that's your Mastodon ability for Zack. So imagine this exact Power Ranger, but pink or yellow. That is exactly what they do with Kimberly and Trini. It makes no sense, and it's weird. But it is a decent brawling game. There's even like a little sequence where you beat up cars, kind of like in Street Fighter 2. I love that he has an axe. Some of the weapons were really awesome, and then Billy's like trident, that thing is sweet as well. Trini got the crappy little like daggers. It's unfortunate. Kimberly's bow is kind of cool. Though she uses it as a melee weapon in this. Oh, here we go, we're beating up a car right now. Boom! There we go. Come on, baby. It's hurting now. There we go. How dare you hit me with your little dagger. What do you think you are, Trini? Man, I could have sworn... Oh, crap. That was another bomb. Still trying to figure out how I could possibly do that shot. Thinking of a different game. Oh, you know what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of the Power Rangers movie game on Genesis. Which is another great, competent, brawling Power Rangers game. Be Righteous is here and says, this is good. Welcome, Be Righteous. It is good, isn't it? Not bad at all. This, so between Super Nintendo and the Genesis, the Power Rangers games were completely different from each other. They didn't, like, port over the same game. They, like, developed something completely unique for each system, which is cool. I like when they do that. They play to the strengths of the system, and they make a fun game that's not the inferior version or a superior version of another game out there. It's fun. Obviously, this is one of our boss fights here. Kind of beating him up right now. Take this. He falls apart, but his head still goes. Oh wait, he's got a body. Later it's just his head floating. There we go. Oh, still the body. I'm after you, boy. Apparently that move just breaks him in bits and doesn't actually damage him, so I gotta not do that anymore. There we go. Yeah, now he shoots stuff. Now he's actually gonna, like, try to fight. Instead of Monty Python style, no arms. Your arm's off. No, it isn't. There we go. Doesn't take a lot of hits, though. Yeah! So, yeah, we'll move on to another Power Ranger in the next stage. You get some variety. Chad Middleton is here. Thank you for watching. Says, I learned about the TMNT turtles from Power Rangers in Space crossover. There was a crossover? That's weird, because I remember they did have a Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles live-action TV show. It was kind of awful. I'll show you Kimberly, because she's weird. She's got this bow, But for the most part, she fights with it like it's a sword or something. When we get there, when we transform. Kimberly was no great martial arts talent in the show. Until she became a Power Ranger, of course. Then all of a sudden, she's a Kung Fu master. Made perfect sense. Oh, how dare you hit a girl. Stupid putties. What's her combo? Ah, wow, a nice, impressive kick to the face. Boom! Again, you gonna cut a girl? Come on. Yeah, and also then you'll see what's going on with the, when she transforms. See her skinny physique right now? You know, dainty, ladylike. Wait till she becomes a Power Ranger. She is a man at that point. Completely a man. I was gonna say, it must be coming from behind me, because it ain't coming from in front. It's an effective kick. Chad says, yep, they were being mind controlled. They even made a 5th female turtle called Venus just to even up the teams. Oh, that's right. I remember there being a female turtle. Yeah, that was weird. Yeah, I'm sure I still watched that show as a kid anyway, because I was dumb. Isn't that how it always goes? Alright, we gotta be almost to the Power Ranger part. Try and jump kick me. Ha! You are but a fool. She can sure chuck a heavy dude, though. She knows how to leverage their weight against them. Crotch kick. Takes enemies down. Jump as many times as you like. Alright, here we go. It's morphin' time. I remember these guys too. See, look at this. Does that even look remotely like Kimberly's former body type? Not even close. It's a dude. It's a palette swap of every other Ranger. That's lazy. What was that? Was that a part of a combo? No. How did I do that? How do I do that? I'm really not sure how I get to do that. How am I shooting with this thing? See, she's using it like a sword. Oh, it's up an attack. So for Zack, that was a powerful downward swing. Got it. Now we know how it works. That's how she should be using her weapon, of course. It is a bow, after all. It's not a particularly strong bow, but it works. Alright, now we get to some new types of platforming here. Hanging on to stuff. Flipping up top. It's cool. Adding in now some conveyor belts. Adding a little variety to everything. Oh! I forgot about that. You can turn the grabber around and like give him a punch to the gut. How did I do that? sure. There we go. Seems to be over and down. Yeah. Falling like, what, car pieces on fire? That's not good. I think they need to up their safety standards in this factory. Alright. Drop your shields, boys. It's bow time. One of these is like health or something. Chad Middleton says, have you ever read the new Power Rangers comics? They're very good stories. They even crossed over with the Justice League. The Justice League? That's nuts. I think I read like 2 issues of it, and it was really good. But yeah, I still have to read more. I've got a bunch of comics that I'm kind of in the middle of, but I don't read them very often, so I don't make a lot of progress. There's a lot of cool comics out there, man. Tons. Which is great. I'm glad that the comics industry is alive and well, at least digitally, if nothing else. Perfect. It's another bomb, but we didn't use up our last one. Oh! They can jump off walls? Since when? Destroy that thing? Doesn't look like it. Oh, so we can jump off the wall here. Got it. Sweet. It's like a Batman maneuver. In the NES Batman. Boom! Is there a different combo if I do? No. Keeping those guys at arm's length. Uh-oh. Now there's like throw them up high, there's kind of like chuck them on the ground. And then there's punch them in the gut. That's right, stay back, you ruffians. Power Rangers crossover with the Justice League. That's crazy. Confirmed, same universe. That was useful. It's perfect. So, it's a little bit weird that she's using her bow like that, but whatever. I also like to see them use their blasters. So all of the Power Rangers have a blaster as well. And that doesn't really come up here at all. In fact, I don't think I've seen any of the games actually utilize as a mechanic the Power Rangers coming together with their individual weapons. I've also never seen them fight with their individual Megazords in a game. Folks out there can't tell, I'm on an SNES kick right now. Because I just got the analog Super NT, which is an HD SNES console. It's not emulated. It is a real hardware Super Nintendo that can output 1080p video. So, it's got a few settings you can change to. I don't like to change it, but oh, there's 1-to-1 video. So then this should be how the game actually looked then, right? In theory? It's kind of small on the screen. I should make a border. Alright, let's fight this guy. Boom! Pterodactyl powers, boy! Ah. He's a trickster. We're gonna get him, though. Tricky guy. Ha! We just knew he'd be right in front of us. It's getting tricky. Ah, we might die here. Reaction time. That's what it's all about, baby. I can even jump and hit him from the ground. This is actually working out pretty good. Why does he have to be right on top of me when he's doing that? Ah! Rats. I'm getting slow. There we go. Oh! Hit for hit. I don't like this. There we go, come on. That dude's done. So done. Yeah. What's up? Look at the margin we got there. Just snuck by. Alright, let's move on to my other favorite, Billy. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Billy was always funny. Look, he's like covering his head while he's punching. He has no idea what he's doing. I always liked Billy, though, because that was kind of a nerdy character. He was always a techie. He was a tech character. You know, I always liked technology. So, I identified with Billy. Wasn't a big wimp like him, but Billy wasn't a wimp when he was in the Power Ranger suit, so he got over it real quick. As soon as he had ancient powers. Them fighting in the water is a little unfair. Plus, he's got the multi-punch. It's hard to see it there, because this level is like the worst pick for me showing off his power. You can do a nice crotch kick just like anybody else. Come on, let me show off the multi-punch. Here we go. See? For a dude who can't fight, he can sure punch like a champ. I need to transform soon. I'm almost dead. Crap. That's it. Wah, wah. Try it again. Okay, I'm gonna be more on top of all this. Boom! He's like a champion boxer, isn't he? Chad says, nice, good job, thank you, and then I died. Inuyugi Hakusho says, David Yost, who played Billy, was constantly harassed on set for his homosexuality. Yeah, I heard about that. That's unfortunate. They didn't treat him very well, but he and the cast are still great friends, so that's good. I think that actually some of the members of the cast left because of that harassment. And not him, strangely, until later. But I always liked Billy as a character anyway, you know? Even if they didn't always let him do the coolest stuff. They did bring him back at one point, but in a more advisory role. Which was too bad. I was like, oh man, I'd love to see him in a suit again. We're doing much better this time around. Multiple levels there threw me off. But now, we've got a handle on it. Ooh, big turkey leg. Don't mind if I do. Hey, do you have multiple throws in this incarnation? Not really, just the one. Since when do all the putties have knives? They didn't seem to have knives ever in the show. They just seem to stand there and go, woo! Yeah. Chad says the cast only made $50 a day while filming the movie in Australia. The movie? Oh man, when it was already a hit? That's tragic. That's too bad. Ah, man, so as a kid, there were a lot of amazing movies that came out. The Pokemon movies were in theaters. That Power Ranger movie was in theaters. There was actually another Power Rangers movie that was in theaters too. It was the Turbo movie. So I was really impressed. Of course, we had the live-action Ninja Turtles movies. Yeah, there was a lot of cool movie takes on TV shows. Kids had it pretty good then. Alright, now his cowardice is gone. And he uses his mighty trident. Look at that awesome combo. And he can just summon it any time with that up attack button. And if I get more than one enemy on the screen, I'll show you the Triceratops power. Alright. It's not really worth it, but still gonna show you. Cool. See, he's really easy to play with because how do you get through that? The combo's insane. Ooh. That's new. Crouching options. Sections. See, I thought that was something, but I was gonna attack it. I don't remember these yellow spike-wielding putties. Look like they have visors. Coming through. I don't remember this level very well. I must not get to this part very often. I might quit beforehand. I don't know. It's not a particularly hard game, so I'm sure I didn't die. Water? Sploosh? Oh yeah. Ooh! Again, new. How come they can fight in the water and I can't? That's cool. Kinda looks like the Green Ranger in there. Oh, super unfair. Let's wait until this comes back down again. Supa flies back. What's up, dude? He says, why the name FiveJay? It's not a particularly good story. It's boring. It's uninteresting. Essentially, a long time ago, somebody was making jokes about all the people with names that have J in it. AJ, BJ, CJ, DJ. FiveJay. It's just a really bad joke. But it's, you know, innocuous and unique, so it works good as a username. So that's why I use it. There's really no meaning to it. With all these vents. Where am I even? Am I in the sewers? This is like the weirdest sewer of all time. Also, does that mean we are just floating in sewage? Ugh. That's nasty. Oh, and there's some more. Gross. Can I jump up there? Appears to be no. No reason to go up there, it seems. Uh-oh. Come over here so I can get behind you. Just disregard and swim on. It's kind of what you have to do. You can't attack. Come on. So close. Alright. Back on dry land at last. Oh yeah! To the gut! Take that. It's gotta hurt, man. Somebody just picks you up by the scruff and then pounds your stomach. Mail your mail is here. It says, ooh, my Sunday is starting off great thanks to you. By the way, hi. What's up, Mail? Thanks for watching. Superfly says, this is indeed a stupid story, but I had a good chuckle at it. They are... Oh, I'm glad you had a chuckle at the story. They are rumoring this one... Oh, sorry. There's a comment from the Russian name that I don't know how to read. Welcome, thank you for watching. Says, when's the next Nintendo Direct? Superfly says they're rumoring this Wednesday to Friday, but like all Nintendo's rumors, I trust nothing. Also, they seem to not announce it in advance anymore. They just, like, drop it, so we won't really know till it happens, it seems. Chad says, I wish Disney would have kept the rights to Power Rangers and not sold them back to Saban. Mystic Force, Dino Thunder, and SPD were great series. I really don't know. I really didn't watch after... I think the last one I really watched was, like, Power Rangers in Space? I think that's what that one was. I know there was, Zeo, and there was Turbo. And I watched those less and less than the originals, but I did watch them. But I don't think I really watched anything after that. I don't know, I got older, I watched different things. Although, I do want to watch Dino Thunder because it has my favorite Ranger, Tommy Oliver, as well as the new, well, I guess it's not new anymore, but some of the newer series, they did like a gigantic crossover of like all the Power Rangers, and Tommy Oliver was a central character in those stories as well. So I do want to check out those for him, straight up. I mean, he was, and still is, the longest running character in the series, right? And like the most well-loved fan character. The Green Ranger, the White Ranger, the Red. It was a Red Zeo Ranger? It was a Green Zeo Ranger. I think it was Red Zeo Ranger, the Red Turbo Ranger, the Black Dino Ranger. Was he like a Gold Ranger at one point? I know that... I feel like I'm not gonna make it through this fight. Those lasers are deadly. Yeah. Don't make me start the whole level over, please. Okay. Just the power. Oh, the fight itself. Okay. Let's see if we can make some better choices here. So far, no, we cannot. There's one better choice, I suppose. Okay, we've made a few better choices. That much is good. Actually, we're doing much, much better, aren't we? I think we're in pretty good standing at this point. Ugh. Once you start that combo, it's hard to stop before he shoots his laser. Is he done? I thought he was doing his strike. I think we got this guy. Ooh. Can still shoot lasers, of course he can. Why wouldn't he be able to? Oh man, don't tell me this little dude's gonna get me. Man, this little eyeball's got a lot of stamina here. That's what you gotta do, a little runaway action. There we are. Finally. Whew, we almost didn't make it. Yeah! Alright, let's move on to Jason and then Trini. Oh yeah, he doesn't really have much in the way of stuff until he's a ranger here. He's like more of a boxer here than a martial artist. But that's alright. Still, look at his waist though. Man, he's got a big chest and a tiny waist. Hey, that laser hurts them. That's good. Normally that stuff doesn't hurt the other team at all. Come closer, I dare you. He punched open a door. Wow. I've seen people kick down doors, but man, punch it down. That's intense. That's a man right there. Once they decide to take out their knife, you're pretty well toast. Ha! Kicked him into the laser. Yeah, I don't remember this level quite as well. I must not get here very, very often. I'm pretty sure I've beaten this game, though. So I must have come here at least once. I forget if you ever actually do a fight. I feel like there's one fight at the very end where you fight as the Megazord. Otherwise, you're never the Zords. Mad Labam is back. Thank you for watching. Superfly says, just found $1 in my pocket. Everything's coming up. Millhouse! Nice. It's more fun when it's a larger denomination than $1. But, hey, money you didn't know you had is better than not having money and knowing that you don't have money. My dad's texting me, not usual. Mad Bam says, what do you think about the Atari box? I think it's hard to know anything about it until they actually tell us something about it. they've done almost nothing. They're like putting it on pre-order, but we don't know anything about it. I mean, we've seen it, but we don't know what it does, what kind of games are going to be on it, what... if they're developing games for it. Like, we don't know anything. It's so strange. Here we are, Mighty Jason. So he's kind of like Zack. The way that he has his up attack is just a strong downward swipe. Now, if the Atari box is them developing new games on a new system that are sort of, you know, like retro style, cool. I'm all about it. I'll probably get one. Otherwise, I don't know what they're doing. I can't imagine them being successful with anything else. Wow, this is the worst elevator ever. Why are there so many things that are going to kill you in this elevator? I don't think they understand what the point of the elevator is. Uh-oh, elevator's dying. Get out, quick, boy! Superfly says, what are your least favorite video games? Least favorite? Oh, that's hard. Usually those games are so bad you don't even remember them. You play them once and you're like, yeah, I'm done. I'm gone. Boy, that's almost harder than what's your favorite. Huh. That was probably the worst timing. I mean, I guess you just have to come up with some individual examples of games I didn't enjoy. So, on Game Boy, there are some Ninja Turtles games. And one that I got was like Fall of the Foot Clan or something like that. Something about the Foot Clan. And that game was terrible. I really didn't like that game at all. So, I had bought it from a retro game store. I came back the next day and returned it. I was like, this game sucks. And I used that money plus a little more money to buy the sequel. And that game was so much better. That was a great game, one of my favorites. Crazy J-Dog is here. Thank you for watching. Says, this stage is my favorite from this game. Also, there's 3 Megazord fights at the end. Ooh, that sounds cool. Chad says, no one should pay the same price as Xbox One, PS4 for the Atari box, especially when there's no new IP for it. We don't know anything if there is new IP or not. There could be. How do we know? They didn't tell us anything about it. We don't know the specs, nothing. All we know is you can buy it and what it looks like. So, it's kind of a ridiculous situation. Superfly says, will the Atari box have E.T. from the 2600? That game was lit! Yeah, I'm sure it will. I can't foresee any reason why they wouldn't want that on there. Wow, falling I-beams, that's not good. Not a particularly safe work environment, if you ask me. Like when they get hit by stuff in the environment. Opens things up a little. So we got a bomb we can use, but nobody to kill. There you go, there's your Tyrannosaurus Zord ability. What did you do, FiveJay? What was that garbage? Yes, continue. Mad Labam says, my favorite game is Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, and my least favorite game is Up the Movie, the game on DS. So Up had a movie game on DS and it was terrible, huh? It's pretty bad. Disney games, actually, there's been a lot of good Disney games out there. All the way back. In fact, there's a Mickey Mouse game for Super Nintendo. I'm probably going to play on stream at some point. Adabam says, have you ever heard about the new Google video game console, the Yeti? Nope. Superfly says that game was broken. Falling girders. Not good for OSHA. Well, Superfly, is that console actually confirmed? I don't know, man. They like opened up pre-orders and everything, but I feel like without more information of any kind, that was just silly. Like, it may not even be done. That's probably why they don't have the information on it. They're just like, hey, we will be making a console. Who wants it? Duo Master, how's it going, dude? He says, everything going okay? Yeah, man, how you doing? No Anton? No. No Anton. The last 2 streams have been Antonless. He comes back, too. I'm just gonna go straight to banning. Or not banning, what do we call it? Silencing or whatever it is. Hide from the chat. Thing up top is the worst. And it's just out of your reach, so you can't actually take care of it yourself. There's none in here so far. Have at me, bro. Superfly says, I have been threatening everyone all the time. Ask Tree better take him out. That's a lie. The Russian name says, why are publishers so greedy lately? I watch Jimquisition, and that is the question I'm left with. Can't everyone succeed to do their jobs properly without any lies and betrayal? Well, I mean, all companies are out there to make money, right? Even companies that seem like they, you know, they really care about the fans and all that. If all they did was listen to the fans, but they never had good sales, they'd stop listening to the fans. So the only reason they listen to the fans is because they figure it's going to translate into sales, right? It's a company. They're there to make money. Sure, the people that work, some of the people that are working there might really enjoy their jobs and love making games, but the company only exists to make money. So if that developer was deemed to be doing a bad job, or the company needed to downsize, they'd get fired, you know, right? Just soullessly fired. Because they need to make money. So, I mean, I don't think anything's changed, but certain companies are really bad about how they're coming across to the people that they're trying to sell stuff to. If you come across as greedy, then yeah, you're not going to sell things very well. EA, you know, I can't believe they still sold like 12 million units or 11 million units of Battlefront 2 when there was such a huge backlash. Battlefront 2, if not for that microtransactions thing, was poised to be a massive, massive hit, like 20 million. You know what I mean? Like so many units. Even though 11 million is a crazy amount of numbers, really. They were poised because people loved the first Battlefront, but they hated that there was no single-player experience. So they're like, alright, we'll give you a single-player experience that's really good, and the multiplayer experience that is just as awesome as it was before. A few tweaks and improvements over the last one. Bam, this game is going to be gold. And then came the microtransactions, and that is what destroys the company's image and makes people not want to buy their games. We're seeing a lot of that kind of stuff, and I don't know if they're just tone deaf. They don't realize that people can see through that scheme, and they don't like that approach. Because obviously there are a lot of people out there that will pay the money, right? That's why that model works. But the core fan base, you know, hate it. Hate it. Duo says, this game just makes me miss Dino Thunder. The one on GBA? I got that in a Retro Game Treasure box once. So I do have it. This game makes me miss the Power Rangers movie game on Super Nintendo. That's a great game. It's expensive, though, so I do not have it. Also the movie game on Genesis, which is very good. and I do have it. Very different game. But I don't, I can't play Genesis games on this system, and I'm on a kick of this thing right now. Also, I have a Super Game Boy coming, and I have a Game Boy / Game Boy Color flash cart, so I can play pretty much an unlimited number of Game Boy games coming up here as well on my Super Nintendo analog Super MT console. We're doing so much better this time around. Hardly touched us. And we know we can use our power because we're going to pick up another one soon. I should just let this one get hit. Forgot he chucked stuff. Hey, here we go. Going the safer route. Why that moving platform? What does that do for anybody? It's like a death trap. That's all. To the gut. Yeah, there you go. There's the one that chucks him on the ground. Two different throws. Koopa Troopa Poopa is here. Welcome. Thank you for watching. Says, hey, FiveJay. What's up, Koopa? Superfly says, I feel that Battlefront 2 sold so many copies because what people say and what they do buy are often completely different. It's why COD sells so many copies, even though a sizable number of players say it's mediocre. Yeah, I think there's a lot of folks that just want to play whatever is the latest, even if it's not the greatest. In Battlefront 2, don't get me wrong, there's a lot that's great about that game, like I said. But the microtransactions and the approach to leveling up that's, you know, built around those microtransactions, that is so evil. It stinks. I do want to play that game again, because I did buy it. I'm just a huge Star Wars fan, and like I said, that one-player campaign is perfect. Like, they're doing a great job with that business. But man, I'm definitely not buying any microtransactions. But it's not going to matter, because somebody out there is going to spend like $1,000 on microtransactions and, you know, be worth 100 of me. Let's see. Duo says, yep, GBA first game I ever owned. Awesome. Superfly says, my first game was Pokemon Yellow. Sweet game, I recommend it. Yellow is awesome because it mimicked the TV show very closely. Oh yeah? Take that. You're not the only one that has powers. Whoa. Fire breath. Ooh. Get those things. This guy is not doing so hot. I think we got him in the bag here. Come on. Yeah, there he is. Does he have another stage? Some of them do, some of them don't. Looks like no. Woohoo! Superfly says, Yellow is still the only Pokemon game where you can get all the Pokemon without trading? I don't know. I don't know that. Dio says, I remember getting stuck at the base sewer part and never finishing it. In what game? Are we talking about Yellow? Or are you talking about Dino Thunder? Derpymon is back. What's up, Derpymon? Says, hello. Hey, man. How you doing? Alright, the only ranger we haven't played yet is Trini. So it's time to see another female turn into a very masculine figure when she becomes a Power Ranger. Again, very dainty. He becomes a big muscle-bound man in a yellow suit. Hey, I wanted to do my combo. Whoa, she's got a graceful chuck. I like her flowing hair and the shininess of the black. Her combo's a knee and then a push. That's vicious. Knee in the crotch and then pushy over to cry in the streets. Her outfit is very, very yellow. Whoa, look at her jump! That's nuts! Wow. That's crazier than the jump as a Power Ranger. She's downgraded as a Power Ranger. What? Duo says Dino Thunder. Okay, so you never actually finished the game? I know how that goes. Inu Yugi Hakusho says, Thu Trang, I don't know if that's how you say it, but the actress who played Trini, died in a car accident September 2001. Yeah, that's tragic. Rip Trini slash Thui? Tui? I'm not sure how to say it. Ooh, that's new. A putty with a big sword. Gotta knee that guy. Uh-oh. She doesn't have a lot of health here. Oh, this might... Yes! Good. We're set now. She's so graceful when she jumps, it's crazy. It doesn't seem likely that she can actually jump that way. Without superpowers? I don't think so. Go for the chuck. Ow, that dude's really avoiding me. I see, he doesn't like to get grabbed. He saw what was coming. But you can't stop it. He's still gonna die. Get out! Sword guards have a huge range. Alright, we made it. Joe says, confused, but okay. Yeah, Trini, that's the character I'm playing as right now. So that's why he's bringing that up. Alright, so Trini's got these little sais like Raphael in the Ninja Turtles. And they're just, they don't have much range, they're not an interesting weapon. The combo's boring. I just never liked the little sais. I feel like she could have had a better weapon than these things. In the show, sometimes she'd like chuck them, and that seemed to work out. Cool if she had the ability to chuck these. Okay. And they gotta look out for rolling barrels. Anytime I hear that noise. Like that into the gut combo. Once again, though, look at how huge and muscular Trini is. She was so tiny before. Doesn't make sense. I wasted the barrel on some one-hit enemies. Oh, I should show you her power. So once again, these are one-hit enemies. These ones are not. These are a good use of barrels. Whoa! Saber-tooth tiger ability. I imagine we'll get a pickup here soon for another one of those. Ah, crap. That's evil. Why? Duro says, don't know the names of any of the characters. Ah, got it. Derpy says, I've seen Power Rangers like once. That's alright. Superfly says, I've seen like 3 episodes of Power Rangers back in the 90s. Man, I watched it a bunch, but eventually my mom didn't like me watching it. It was violent, so I had to watch it at friends' houses. And watch it I did. Not to mention, the shows were basically ways to sell toys, and the toys for Power Rangers were awesome. The Megazord stuff actually worked like how you saw it in the show. It was amazing. All the pieces coming together like that. Sweet. Ooh. Die. Alright, on to the boss, I think. I hope. Superfly says, I'm old as dirt, born in 93. Lol. Derpy says, I didn't even exist in the 90s. Oh man, that's crazy. Superfly says, hey Arnold was more my jam. Ah, yes. Well, that means you had Nickelodeon then. I didn't have Nickelodeon. I had public TV, baby. So, if I wanted to catch that, I also had to catch that at a friend's house. Which again, I did, and I saw shows like Rugrats and Wild Thornberries and all sorts of Nickelodeon business. But, ooh. Dexter's Lab. Ooh, yes. Cartoon Network. I love that. Just keeps jumping back. I keep hitting him down. This says, I watched it as a kid, but that's about it. It's 93, so you're 4 years younger than me. That's pretty close. Born in 89. So let's see. I'm going to be 29 this year. Crazy. That means you're going to be 25 this year. How's the 20s going? Going good? Yeah, that little cloth over that weapon wasn't fooling me. I knew it was going to come after me. First chance it got. Alright. Punk. Oh, you can hurt those computer screens. Uh-oh. Another death elevator? Oh no, this one was nice. Not out to kill me. Is this the crazy laser level? I was just watching the Angry Video Game Nerds episode on Power Rangers games. Well, 16-bit retro Power Rangers games. It wasn't comprehensive, but it did have a bunch of them. Apparently this laser also hurts bad guys, so I'm just gonna move on and let it hurt them. Ouch. Slash also me, I guess. Ah, shouldn't have stood up. Just get out of here. Ah, stop standing up. Come on. There it is. We are so close to dead here. don't get the feeling we're gonna make it to this boss. Unless he's right in here. And he might be. Projectile almost got me. Come on. Yes, I think this is the boss. Perfect. Alrighty, we're gonna die here, but let's check some chats here. You watch SpongeBob a lot? Cool, cool. Superfly says Wild Thornberries was smashing! The game on the GBA? Not so much. Yeah. Superfly says, I'm already 25. I have a kid, though, so that ages you fast. Yeah, I bet it will. I'm looking forward to it, and also not looking forward to it at the same time. You know what I mean? It's gonna be sad to lose my current status where it's just me and my wife. But I know it'll be a whole different life, but still a very rewarding and wonderful life. Dio says, it surprised me that Philip on IGN NVC podcast is 28 and has an 8-year-old kid. Yeah, some people get married and have kids at a very young age. My cousin being one of them. Derpymon says, I watch Nickelodeon a lot, but I stopped once they started trying to be cool with the deal with it and what does the fox say? That must be stuff that's well beyond my time. Superfly says, yeah, I was 21 when my kid was born. He's pretty cool, though, so I keep him around, lol. Sephiroth is back. What's up, dude? Haven't seen you in a while. He says, hey, I still have this game on my SNES. Awesome. This is lol. That's nice of you. Superfly says, I stopped watching Nickelodeon with my favorite when my family moved to Germany. Didn't get Nick over there. Oh, yeah, that's a definite stopper there. You can't even get it. Well, it's hard to watch. Legally. Get out of here, ninja face. You're not fooling anybody with your little tricks. Ho ho ho. Getting big combos on him now. Ooh. There we go. Can't believe that bomb didn't hit me. I'll take it though. Man, this guy's getting absolutely annihilated here. Yes. He can't last much longer. He's taken quite a beating. Ah, he's changed weapons. He's realized his tactic isn't working. Nope, back to the sword. This guy's so toast. See? You can't fool me with your back and forth business. You do it a few times and we catch on, pal. There we go. That's a downed boss. Duo says, gotta go. Thanks for the portion of the stream. Thank you, Duo. See ya. Superfly says, but in Europe I did get to watch a lot of older cartoons like Spider-Man, OG, Scooby-Doo, Hong Kong Phooey, etc. Like Boomerang. Boomerang was also on Cartoon Network. It's good stuff. Derpymon says, I still watch SpongeBob every now and then. I just have to deal with Nickelodeon characters dabbing. That's funny. It's everywhere. Mark Williams is here. What's up, Mark Williams? Says, cool. Ooh. I see. We must be on to the Megazord part. Triceratops! Mastodon! I love that Mastodon. So cool. Pterodactyl. Worthless. Thing never did anything cool. Tyrannosaurus Rex! Ba-boom! Yeah, don't watch them combine. Just come back already combined. You skipped the coolest part. You gotta watch them transform. Ooh. Is it a one-on-one fight? Sure is. Superfly says, my kid isn't much interested in SpongeBob, thankfully. I can't stand the newer stuff. It's all Paw Patrol all the time. So many toys. I guess I haven't seen it in a long time. Sephiroth says, I know I was really busy working on my thesis. I really want to get my university degree as a developer engineer. Wow, that does not sound easy. Wow, this is a straight-up fighting game now. Guess I'm out of that. Hey! You're not supposed to have a really long range there. Get out of here. Oh, still gets me. He's got a longer range than I do. How is that possible? He doesn't even have a sword. Oh, my attacks are getting stronger the longer I charge them. That's a really good idea. Ah, how dare he see that coming. There's really no combos to speak of. Ooh, vicious. That is not easy. Try that again. Sad. ONH is here. Thank you for watching. Says, read out this comment. No, I refuse. Superfly says, you're my favorite customer. Derpymon says, I'm not used to people using the correct form of your. I know, right? Everyone says it wrong. How dare this guy get hits on me? Guess there's a sort of... It's not really a combo. Yes, a couple of good hits there. I'm gonna try and charge up to the 3rd level of whatever my attack is down there. Oh, we got him in a corner now. Actually, if there's a 4th level, I'm gonna charge up for it. There is. Boom! Oh, it did so much damage! Bam! That sucker is doomed. Finish him! Nice. Sweet! Mr. Artis here says, this game is very nostalgic, isn't it? Very. Very. Superfly says, I've gotten more stupider since leaving school, though I don't have to use a lot of writing in my life. Yeah. I type a lot, actually, in IT, so my typing skills are very, very sharp still. You guys comment a lot, so your typing skills are probably sharp. Ooh. Who's this big bad boy? Does this guy have a super long range attack like the last punk? Ooh. Ooh, I did like a stomp. I feel like this attack is probably very strong, but it's not doing anything right now. That one. There we go. Oh, he blocked it! Savage. That's okay, we got this guy in the bag already. Fighting on the moon at Rita's place, that's cool. Finish him! Ooh, he stopped us on the stage 2. I wonder why he was so easy in that first stage. Save up for more powerful attack here. Well, it's not bad, but it's on the ground only. Very low hit area. We never did use the 3rd level attack. Let's see if we can save up for that. He's got very little health left, so I gotta try not to kill him before then. Wow, nice miss. Oh no! Oh, we got him. Never mind. There we are. He couldn't stay out of our way forever. Mark Williams says, I used to love Power Rangers. I grew up on the first Rangers, which was the best. Word, man. Me too, me too. Derpymon's leaving. See you, Derpy. Superfly says, Derpymon is Terminator confirmed. Well. Mark Williams says, this is a collector's item. I still have the first Power Rangers action figures. I never even opened them. Whoa! Dude, that's nuts. Those action figures were awesome, by the way. Okay, look at how big they made Zack's lips. That's not cool. Nobody else's lips are gigantic. Yeah, they went a little overboard on that one. Superfly says, it belongs in a museum. Are we just doing movie quotes now? That's, what? Indiana Jones? See, there he is, hip-hopping around. Oh, boy. We beat the game! On the stream. Crazy. Told you it wasn't particularly hard. We'll just sit here and watch Zack jam over and over again. Look at how few names are in here. Crazy, man. Games are so different these days. So different. So, you guys know, I'm playing on this Super NT Mini. It's a new 1080p. Uh-oh. I seem to have messed it up. Must have jostled it or maybe wiggled a power cable or something. Oops. Well, we beat the game. No idea what happens after those credits. But you saw it happen. So anyway, it's a cool system. Oh, it must be the cartridge wiggling. Alright, I guess I better set it down. Sorry. Sorry there, console. Didn't know you were so sensitive. Well, we got time left here, so, I mean, maybe I could play some of Super Turrican 2 or something. Superfly says, this got a little bit racist pretty quickly. No, I'm saying the game designers were putting undue attention towards, you know, making him very stereotypical. Even in the show, it's like, wait, why is the one black guy the one that has a hip-hop fighting style? Like, come on. Really? Considering what we talked about with Billy, though, it shouldn't surprise you. Inu Yugi Hakusho says, the Doomsday two-parter that the Cyclopsis was from was originally going to be the grand finale to Power Rangers, but the show is so popular that it continues on even to this day. Or in America. I mean, it's been going on in Japan as Super Sentai for forever. Super Sentai, like, season, 14 or something, was Power Rangers season 1 for us. So, yeah, it was very popular in Japan. Mark Williams says, racist, lol, you mean the Black Ranger dancing? I'm just saying the way that they treated the characters in the show wasn't particularly, you know, avoiding stereotypes. Superfly says, and the giant puffy lips, they were huge. Exactly. All the other characters, their mouth was like 1 pixel. The black character, they gave him like 30. It was the whole size of his face. It was crazy. It's like, that's not cool. Don't do that. Doesn't even look like him. I guess I never really noticed that before today. That's why I brought it up.
On your spread shot.
Yes. So this is Super Turrican 2. I forgot all the sweet upgrades they made in this one. Oops. Including that bionic arm, which you can use to swing from stuff like Bionic Commando. Hey. There's that little missile upgrade in there as well.
Smart bomb.
The missile's heat-seeking, which is great. Oh, and I still have the freeze beam. I forgot about that. Apparently I can't use it on this guy, though. He's immune to freezing.
Emergency.
I know, emergency. I'm dying. Come on. I could not shoot him down there. Mark Williams says, wow, I never noticed that. See, exactly. It takes a 1080p console to make that clear. Mark Williams says, and he was juking and jiving pretty hard. Yeah, man. I forgot what they called that fighting style, but in the show, it was a hip-hop fighting style. I was like, wow, man, that's... Huh. How about that? You can't just fight like everybody else. And Trini was like a math whiz, you know, and a martial arts specialist. And it's like, getting pretty heavy in the stereotypes here, folks. And Kimberly was just a ditzy cheerleader. It's like all it was just a bunch of stereotypes. Oh, that's right, you can jump in these things' heads. That being said, as a kid, of course, I didn't notice any of that stuff. I was just like, yeah, blow up stuff, woo! So I don't know if you guys saw me playing Super Turrican the other day, but this is a very different way to open the game. There's a lot of variation here that was not in that first one. Ah, garbage.
Rebound activated. Red shot
I'm supposed to
activated.
get that thing.
Rebound activated.
Yeah, that rebound one is cool.
Danger.
Excuse me, Mark Williams says, I finally got a Bluetooth transmitter from Best Buy yesterday for my Switch.
Emergency.
What does that do for you? Does it let you use Bluetooth controllers, Bluetooth headphones? What are we talking about here? I feel like this isn't the most effective weapon for this guy. This is apparently the most effective strategy, though. Man, that worked brilliantly. Wow! Superfly says, what does the Bluetooth transmitter do exactly? Nitro's here, thank you for watching, says, is Prime 4 a 2018 title? You know, you never know with Nintendo. I'm going to say no. Superfly says, maybe, probably not, I think. Prime 4 release date is all speculation at this point. Exactly.
Laser activated.
There, that's what I wanted. You can swing on stuff. Get out of here. I know you can get on top of this thing. How do I do it? There we go. Is there anything else we need to get, though? Really? Didn't get us anything. Alright, now you gotta like climb the walls with your bionic arm. That's awesome. Nitro says, I mean, Prime 3 was announced in 2005 and released in 2007, so I think we'll get a 2019 release. Yeah, exactly. And Breath of the Wild was announced in like 2013 and came out in 2017, you know? Games don't necessarily come out when they thought they were going to come out. Even the developers are not always really accurate. They think of new things to include and go, oh, we gotta put that in there, or they run into bugs they didn't expect, or any number of reasons. Okay, I love something other than yellow, but that's all I get, that's all I get.
Emergency.
No, emergency, I'm almost out of energy. Actually, rebound's working pretty good here. Yeah, that's real effective. Nice. Ooh, health.
Power up.
Nice. Mark Williams says, you all races grow up stereotyping the other races, but us social people actually find out what we learned at home was wrong. Sad to say. Bluetooth transmitter for wireless headphones. Two thoughts there, it seems. Yeah, so I'm just saying it's weird, you know, they didn't seem to really understand the characters they were writing for, you know what I mean? It's really lazy writing when you do stuff like that. It doesn't look good. And of course, as kids, we don't know that. We're just like, yay, fight, fight, fight!
Flamethrower.
Yes. But, at the very least, Power Rangers, though, was focused on teaching kids good moral lessons. You know, they were always trying to help the environment, helping out kids that were getting picked on and bullied, and so there was a lot of strong messages in Power Rangers. They just missed on a couple other points.
Red top activated. Power up.
Okay, here we go. Oh, crap. Super crap. It's supposed to go smoother. Oh, I did it twice in a row. What was I doing? Mark says, I didn't mean to say you all. I meant to say you all races? What's that mean? Huh? Ah, man, what is with me? Dead already. Man, I was playing this yesterday and I wasn't having this problem. Look at this. I already got to use a continue on the first level?
Stage 1, 2. Missile. Laser.
The laser.
Activated.
I'm not sure I like the power-ups in this one quite as much as the first one, but I do like that they made a risky choice and completely changed all of the shots except for the spread shot, which remains but is a new color and has completely different sound effects. Turrican himself also looks completely different, which is a nice detail. And I always like that bionic arm. That's sweet. It's something they got from Mega Turrican on Genesis / Mega System. Mega Drive. Master System.
Rebound. Activated.
Don't confuse them.
Rebound.
Rebound. Mark Williams says, do you have Paperboy on this system? No, I don't. But one day I hope to get an EverDrive, or actually, not even EverDrive. Their new thing is SD to SNES. And that way, I can play any game on the system without having to own it. I like when I do that because it also helps me realize much better which games I'm going to like before I buy them. I still like to have all the games on cartridge. I still like to have that real physical collection. But I've also heard the argument where if you have like a rare game, like say you own Earthbound, you might not want to actually play your rare Earthbound cartridge because it's expensive. What happens if you wear it out? You know? So a lot of times folks that have rare games like that like to get things like EverDrive and SD to SNES so that they can play Earthbound without having to damage their cartridge at all by pulling it in and out of the system repeatedly, for like it has been for the last, you know, almost 30 years. Okay.
Power up. Red top.
So that's much better. Whoa. That's more
Laser
like it.
activated. Missile.
That's how this is supposed to go. Ha! See what's up here, you say?
Shield.
Yes! Some health, too. Let's see. There we go.
Smart bomb. Missile.
Boy, now I've wasted all that health I got. Ah! Now in danger. Oh, we are just about dead. We've made some poor choices. Hope there's health in here.
Rebound activated.
There it is not. Maybe there's some health soon. No. So, Paperboy on Super Nintendo. Was that like the best version? Was it the most like the arcade, or? Because I've only played Paperboy on Game Boy original, so I don't really know what the arcade version of Paperboy is like even. Is there something down there? Isn't there? Don't know. Well, they don't matter. There we go. Ooh, health!
Red top. Power up.
Of course, it's too late,
Laser
but...
activated.
Wait, I think there was something here.
Shield.
Yeah! Shield's good. Definitely want that. I don't have my missile power up. Get out of here.
Power up.
Gotta check everything now for those small entryways. Alright, we're probably not going to stream much longer here,
Red top.
since we've already gone through all of that Power Rangers. I didn't expect to beat that so quickly. It's not a very long game. It's fun, though. And then you can use the passwords to get to just your favorite levels whenever you like. Just checking for those special... Those guys always get me. I forget they're there. Thank goodness for the freeze beam. Not sure how electricity freezes you. I mean, it looks like electricity, doesn't it? Oh, yes.
Power up.
Big old laser. Sephiroth says, hey Jay, have you ever played Soul Blazer, Illusion of Gaia, or Terra Enigma for SNES? They're awesome. No, I haven't. There's a lot of SNES games I've never tried. You know, I only experienced what my friend had or what we rented from the local video store. And there's a lot of games we haven't tried. So, yeah, someday I'll have to check those out. It'll be easier once I have that SD to SNES, though. Because then I can try them all and then realize what I want to buy from there. 1, 2, 3. We just did a boatload of damage to this guy. Ah. Gotta get better at this, though. There we are. It's a little easier this way. Those arms hanging down. Oh, he can't be alive much longer. There we are. Bada bing. Alright, we're probably moving on here. Thanks for watching, folks. Remember to like this live video. Remember to subscribe to Nintendo Prime on both Twitch and YouTube. And if you're enjoying me as a streamer, I have my own channels on Twitch and YouTube. Just search for FiveJay Gaming, spelled like you see below the camera there, and you'll find me.
Stage 1.
Thanks for coming, folks, and hopefully I'll catch you on my channel later today when I'm streaming there. See you guys.